So that's it. It's the end of day 3 here at the Airwaves Noumea Dream Cup, and what a 3-day it's been. We've had action from the juniors, we've had a foil race, we have had 5 eliminations in the men and 6 eliminations in the women. We've had full power slalom action from 8.6 weather all the way down to 6.2. So this event has really kicked off with a bang. I'm going to start with the foil racing. The foiling action happened this morning and it was great. We had winds up to 25 knots. It was quite gusty, it was quite shifty, and it was perfect for that upwind leg to give some tactical advantage. Julian Cantel was looking super good in the early rounds, having some real big battles, but in the final he went the wrong side of the start mark and actually started on port tack, which is illegal in foiling racing on the PWA, so he actually got disqualified. Coming through though to take the win, it was Gonzalo Costa-Hovel. He's been a former Formula World champion. That definitely helped him today. With good tactics and good board speed, he took the win. In second place, maybe a surprise second place, was Nicholas Goya. We thought it might be his brother that was right up there. In the end, it was Nicholas who took the second place, and a very deserved second place. In third, it was the Formula World champion, Alexander Cousin. We were expecting him to be up there, and he definitely didn't disappoint us. So only one race with a foiling, but it was definitely worth the wait. In the men, we've had 5 eliminations, and the usual suspects are at the top of the tree again. Yes, Antoine Albo, Matteo Iachino and Pierre Mortifon in the top 3, and it's Albo that has took the lead. It's been to and fro with him and Matteo Iachino. Matteo started off with 2 bullets and it was looking like this was going to be his event, but it all went a little bit up and down. He still had some good results with a 6th, a 3rd and a 5th, so he's never been outside the finals, but Albo came on strong. 4, a 2, then a 1st, a 6th and a 1st, so there's only a couple of points separating those guys in the top 2. In third place, it's been a consistent Pierre Mortifon with only 1 bad result, which was an 11th. Apart from that, a 3rd, a 2nd, a 5th and a 2nd in the last race keeps him in 3rd place. If he stays there for the competition and Ross Williams ends up where he is now, back in 7th, actually Mortifon will jump onto the podium for the overalls for the year. So it's a big time of this event for Ross Williams. He really needs to pick up the places. I think if he finishes in the top 5, he will guarantee himself a pot on the podium for the overalls. So it's all going on. We've got to mention Arnaud Degan though. He had a bullet in there. We've also got to mention Curdle. He's up into 4th place and had his best result in the overall standings with a 2nd and I think race 4. Marco Lang is also covering what he did in Silt and keeping that momentum going, and he's up there in the top 5. In the women, it has been absolute fireworks. Obviously, Sarah Kita Offringer wants to get a hand on another world title. The only person that can stop her is Delphine Cousson, and she is having an amazing event. She won the event here the last time we were here, and she is looking good at the top of the tree at the moment. She has not been outside the top 2 places in the whole event. A 1st, a 2nd, a 1st, a 2nd, a 2nd, and another 1st in the last race. Whereas Sarah Kita, she's been a bit more up and down. A 5th in the first race, she came back with a 1st, then a 3rd, come back with 2 bullets, 1st, but the last race she didn't make the winners final, and that was an amazing battle with Marion Mortifon. It went all the way to the line and they literally jumped over the line, but it was Marion Mortifon that got the nod and pushed the Aruban out into the losers final, and that actually put her down in 2nd place overall. In 3rd place, it's been a consistent Lena Erdl. She's been super consistent throughout this competition. A 7th, a 3rd, a 2nd, a 3rd and a 3rd. In the last race though, coming into the 1st mark, she caught a bit of chop and went down pretty hard, and she's hurt her foot. Will she be okay for the remaining races? Well, fingers crossed. It's also been a really good showing from the youth world champion, Lilo Grania. She started off this event and nearly won the 1st race. She had a battle all the way to the line with Delphine Cousin, but in the end it was Delphine that won it. But she has showed some seriously skills around the race course. She also got another second in the last race today. So it is definitely all to play for here in Noumea for the Dream Cup, and it is looking good for the rest of the week. So don't go too far away. Stay tuned to all the action on the live stream, because it is some of the best visuals we have seen all year. Join us tomorrow for day number 4. It's going to be an exciting event.